Hi, Maria. Hello, everyone. Josefina, can you check if you're live streaming on Facebook? I get an error message. Not sure if I can fix it, but I try to do it as I always do, but Facebook doesn't allow me to share. Maybe I did something wrong. I hope not. Let's give it a couple more minutes. Let's do one more minute, and then we'll start. All right, let's start. Well, first of all, thank you very, very much for joining today for the monthly Power Up call. For the ones that don't know me, my name is Reiner Limburg. I am the Director of Sales and Strategy for Europe. I have a couple of things that I would like to talk about today, and I would like to share the agenda. You already see her on the camera. We will start with an interview with Maria Litresics. Then we will talk about the Ascent 2023 qualifiers, because we ended the qualification period last Friday, and we have quite a bit of exciting news regarding Ascent. Then I will briefly talk about the ASEA Redox Performance Variety Pack launch that we launched 2 weeks ago as well, and just a little bit of information about the 2023 global convention. But starting with Maria, it is my great pleasure to introduce everyone to Maria Litresics from Ireland. I will start with a little bit of background information, and then I will hand over to Maria and I will ask her some questions. But Maria joined ASEA in April 2020 and already hit bronze later that year, gold in her second year, and reached the rank of platinum executive in November 2022. But since the beginning of this month, she can call herself an ASEA Diamond executive. And even better, she hit the same rank again the week after. She has also joined us for our Ascent trip in Cyprus last year, and she has also qualified again this year. It's truly impressive. And I want to share something with you as well, because when I heard about her rank advancements to Diamond, I was in the car on my way to a family holiday, but of course, great news. And I reached out to congratulate her, and her response. I want to share her response with you, which is truly says a lot, I think, about the person Maria is. And she said, and I quote, "It's not about myself, but about my team. They really deserve the best. They have the best opportunity with ASEA, and I am giving them the knowledge how to treat this opportunity to have the best results. I'm new in this industry, not even 3 years, but educating myself so I can serve my team with the best knowledge and with a big heart." When I read this, I was amazed, and I think this is true leadership. Maria, I will stop sharing my screen. First of all, congratulations. You must be really proud.
Hi, everyone. Welcoming everyone on this call. Yes, we are happy, and my team. Just my background, as you said, I had no network marketing experience, and I started only not even 3 years ago in 2020. And it was because of the pandemic. Like, I am living in Ireland, originally from Slovakia, and I am the only income earner here. I have a daughter, and when everything closed up, I was working as an engineer and architect, and the building sites closed up. Straight away, I was looking for something what I can do online and what is giving me a weekly income. So at that time I started, that was the plan. I didn't know anything, about the passive income, about network marketing. I had very little knowledge about this breakthrough technology. But now I was educating myself in this 3 years, and now I can give this one to my team, really. So for me, it was a hard work. Now I am learning how to work more effectively. So we are learning.
When you mentioned that you were looking for an income opportunity, how did you get in contact with ASEA?
Yes, I was looking for something what I can do online, and from home. It was very quickly, just after a week when the pandemic came, and it wasn't because I was so smart, but I had a very bad experience in 2019 when the world crisis hit Ireland first time. My daughter was only 1 year old at that time, and I was without a work for 10 months. So it was a very hard time for us, and I didn't want it to do this again, in 2020. I could see in 2009 that lots of people were struggling, but few people were flying. And in 2020, I decided that I don't want to struggle, but I want to fly, And this is how I started in 2020. The company was looking for someone who can speak Hungarian and living in Ireland. This is how I got in contact with Zoltan's team. and I started to do the system. He is my mentor, and or she's from Ireland as well, and she built her ASEA business in 1 year to diamond. So she had a network marketing experience, I had none, but I can tell you that everyone can do it.
So, and this must have been you mentioned it, that you are learning, you're still learning every day. It must have been the steep learning curve as well. So how important is that you have a strong leader like Zoltan and or she as well to support you?
Yes, like at the beginning, I was shy to ask for a support. Of course, I got all the time support because they are doing mentoring every week. But personally, I can tell you, if you are in a contact with your sponsor line, this is the best way to achieve these ranks. So in the last few, not even weeks, but few months, I am in a daily contact with Zoltan and Orsi as well. And this is how we could get this rank.
Very, very good. And so when you started this business, you were mostly interested about the business opportunity. Is there also something else that you've learned about ASEA over the last 3 years that you fell in love with, or something that you would like to share with us?
Yes, I didn't know too much about the passive income. I didn't even know that it exists, you know. And now I am just sorry about it that I didn't know it earlier than 3 years ago. You know, so this is the best industry in the world where you can achieve very quickly a freedom, you know, and 2-3 years and I could achieve the diamond rank. You know that what is it, but I am not watching my results now, but my plan is to give the same thing for people all around the world in those 33 countries. I learned a lot that how to work for myself in 2-3 hours daily and not for others in 8-10 years, or sorry, in 8-10 hours daily. I know that if I am working on my goals and on my dreams in this industry, I can achieve much more. But if I am not working on my goals and on my dreams, then somebody else is going to do it. So if I have a proper job, then my boss is going to have his dreams and his goals, but from my work. And I like it that what I learned, I can give it to others and I can educate others. I learned that a good leader can get and help more people than, for example, if somebody is looking for sick people. So we are looking for leaders and we are looking for people who are open-minded to look at this industry and just learn it how to do it. So we can achieve with this lots of people, and we can help even in a health or in a money-wise people, so everyone.
Very, very nice. And I mentioned it already. You were at the Ascent trip last year in Cyprus. You took your daughter there. How is it for her with her mom doing network marketing, being on these? Yeah, I know that you do these Friday calls with the Hungarian team with more than 500 people on calls. How is this for her?
Yeah.
Is she proud of her mom?
Yes, she is very proud. She is supporting me in every kind of way. So her English is fluent, so she can help with the English people, you know, that what to do, how to do, even the presentations. yes, she was doing her mock exams now, and she had to get subject for the next 2 years. If I'm not doing this, she's not going to choose business, but she chose business as a subject, so yeah, and she's reading lots of books. Like 3 years ago, I didn't even know that they are that kind of books where I can grow my personality.
Okay.
And we have lots of books and she's reading them. So yes, and she's very happy on Cyprus, and she's my motivation. She's telling me all the time that we are going to Dubrovnik. If you got it already, she was asking every week that if we are in.
Well, I think that's a great motivation when you have a daughter that you are supporting that is also supporting you. You have you mentioned goal setting and dreams. I think that you do this very, very well. I'm of course tracking the results of everyone who are fighting for Ascent. When I know that someone is really pushing to qualify for a trip like this and then finally makes it, I am extremely happy. You mentioned books about personal development or self-improvement. Do you have a favorite book or a book that you would like to share with the people on the call?
First book, what I got from Zoltan to read, it was from Kiyosaki, The 21st Century of Business. And when I read this book, I didn't know, and it was in 22 in April, when I started, I didn't know if I should laugh or cry, because I had a career. I moved to Ireland when I got my third level diploma in July. In August, I was here because I wanted to do a career, what I couldn't do in Slovakia, because there, by the law, we couldn't do only 300 square meter houses projects, at the beginning. You needed experience to do bigger jobs. But here in Ireland, you got big projects from the beginning. So we came here to make a career, and I did it. So I was a site manager and a project manager in the last 2 years. I was at the top, and I didn't know that what now I'm still not free. Okay, that I'm getting a very good money, but I didn't see my daughter in the morning. I didn't see only her in the evening. She was taking the bus in the morning and in the evening. It wasn't the life what I wanted. So it was a very good book, even about the self-development, and it showed me that what means passive income. What is the difference between active and passive income? And this is what making us free, really. And network marketing is helping us to do it in 2, 3, 4 years. So you don't have to do it for 10 years or 15 years.
And you are the best of examples that you also do not need to be an experienced network marketer to do it. I think that's a huge compliment to you, and also you are an example to many others on this call, many others in your team, that you did it. You did it by yourself, of course, with the help of great leadership and a lot of great people in your team. But in the end, you are responsible for your own success. To me, when I'm just listening to you, I think that it's very clear that you have a very, very strong why or motivation, which is your daughter, that makes you go the extra mile to hit your targets, hit your goals, and follow your dreams. It's a great pleasure having you being part of ASEA. I know that you are, I've joined a couple of calls with you and my colleague Inike. You are very well prepared always when we meet. You have a clear vision and strategy in mind. You want to know everything, which is, it's true. It's crucially, crucially important. I think it plays a big part in your success as well. One more thing, if you want to give tips, let's say 2 tips to the people on the call, what would it be?
it was very hard for me, consistency. Like, even if you do a fast forward and if you are very up, you have to do the job and move forward. If you are very down and you know, still you have to do the job. So don't watch the result. If there is a good result or if there is no result, just do every day the work. It was very hard for me, but I learned it, how to do it. I know that I was working hard and I am still working, but now I am learning how to work effectively. So consistency is very important. I think it's much better to put small work every day than very big work for 2 weeks and then stop for another 2-3 weeks. It's not going to work. So we have to work consistency every day, and what we learned, we can teach others. So first we have to learn, and then we can give it to others, and then others start to duplicate the same system, and this is how we can create good leaders. So I couldn't do this one without my leaders. So I am very proud of my team, and I thank you to my mentors, Orsi and Zoltan, for their support, and of course for you and Annika as well, because in the last few months we met once a month, and yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you. I will do one more question, because you mentioned that consistency is the most important thing, but you also mentioned that you had to learn how to be consistent. How do you do that?
At the beginning, I was very happy when I made a fast forward, and I was like, okay, it's done. And then I stopped a bit. It's you know, now everybody can see that I am a diamond, and probably they are happy, I am happy, the team is happy. But it was a step by step, and it was a day by day work, you know, and if you do it every day, it's getting just like a habit, you know, just like every day you have a coffee or you don't have a coffee, it's a habit. So if you work every day, this is going to be a habit. Like I just want to mention that at one point I stopped, or not the work, but the results didn't came, and I didn't know why. And Zoltan was helping me with the mindset, you know, because my mindset, not that I couldn't believe it, but I thought I cannot afford, or I, you know, like, not to afford, but somebody can get it, but I thought that I can't. And I had to raise this up, you know, that yes, that I worth it to get these results. And that was the other thing which was very hard. Of course, from the first moment I wanted to be a diamond. I didn't know what I have to do for it, but I wanted it. And yeah, second thing is, like, if you cannot believe in something, just push yourself to believe it. Then you are going to believe it, and then you are going to get it. So all of us, we can get it. Only we have to work every day, and we can watch other leaders, but don't want to be a Zoltan or Maria or whoever. Be yourself, and you can do it. At the beginning, I thought I am an odd one out, that I am not this kind of person, but now I know that I am. Like every person is different, but we all can achieve it. And we all are a different personality, but still we can get it. Because for me, other people are coming to me, who I am, and other people are coming to Zoltan, you know. but everybody needs this kind of person, and everyone needs that kind of person.
I think that's absolutely true. I mentioned it at one of my presentations as well, where I was looking at all the big leaders at ASEA, and you have a Trish, you have a Zoltan, you have an Alan Noble, you have so many different personalities, so many different people, but all of them were successful. And then you're trying to find out what is their trick, but there is no trick. You have to be yourself. You have to believe in yourself, in your team, in the company, and do the work. Sometimes it's hard, like you mentioned, you have to persevere. Sometimes the results come in, sometimes they don't, but be consistent, trust in yourself. And yeah, great example. What I love about your progress as well, and that's why I started it, is that every time, so you started, you became a bronze, a year later you became a gold, a year later platinum, and now already a diamond, consistent diamond, very stable business, which is very important in this industry and in this business. But you are doing extremely well. I want to thank you very much for opening up and sharing your story with us. I think it's a very powerful message that you shared with us. Thank you so much. I know you have to go and pick up your daughter.
Thanks very
Be
much.
effective with your time. And thank you so much for being on this
Thanks
call.
for your invitation. See you. All the best for everyone.
Thank you so much. So I mentioned it already. I wanted to announce, or at least spend some time to talk about our Ascent, ASEA Ascent experience, our trip to Dubrovnik, which will take place in June, the trip itself. It was a long qualification period, 26 weeks, focusing on personal enrollment volume and PGV3 growth. So really the growth of your team. And we saw so many people fighting for this, so many teams pushing towards the qualification, not just for themselves, but for people in their team. And we did have great results. Always, and this is some internal information, always when we started in the qualification period or an incentive like this, we do an analysis, we have expectations about how many qualifiers we would like to see, and we overachieved, or in other words, you overachieved, because we had more qualifiers than we expected, which is of course great news. And especially towards the end, you saw people coming together, focusing, helping each other out to qualify, and it led to some great results. And I want to congratulate all the winners, starting with the first prize winners, Zoltan Varnay and Annette Jurfi. They really pushed hard towards the end to finish as first prize winners. They did back-to-back fast forwards in the last month to qualify for this first prize, really leading by example. So Zoltan and Annette, congratulations. Then the second first prize qualifiers, Annie and Pal Kriston, also consistently enrolled throughout the qualification period, enrolling new team members and also motivating their team at the same time. Then Catherine Atwoods from the UK. She's actually our top enroller in Europe during the qualification period. So very happy to see her qualifying as a first prize winner as well. And Rosalie Brewster, also from the UK, a very inspiring lady, sharing ASEA with everyone she talks to, also working closely together with her Diamond upline from the US, Sherry Clark, doing daily calls together, really setting targets for this Ascent to qualify. I know that she, at some point, she thought, I'm not going to make first prize, but towards the end, she really pushed, get another couple of enrollments in, and also helping her team to qualify that were shy a couple of points when it comes to personal enrollment volume. So really a success story for Rosalie as well. And then lastly, also the first prize winners, Chaba Todt and Victoria Nemeth, they actually started their ASEA business during the qualification period. So they did not have a team when they started. They did not have a base volume, but they had a clear plan and vision for the first months, bringing in many business builders and some of them also qualified for this trip. So a great success story for them as well. So congratulations to all these first prize winners. Truly a remarkable achievement to finish first prize, because the incremental PGV3, so your group volume 3 levels down, that you need to achieve to hit this first prize is truly a lot. So thank you so much, and I'm very much looking forward to celebrating your success in the beautiful Croatia. Then our second prize qualifiers, again, also for you, an incredible job. A great mix of high personal enrollment volume and high PGV3 growth, a strong focus on reaching personal goals and teamwork. And of course, always the important ingredient, like Maria mentioned, consistency, because if you want to qualify for a trip like Ascent, you have to be consistent. You have to track where you are and where you need to be, and work together closely with your team to achieve this second prize. So congratulations to the second prize winners as well. Then our third prize winners, actually a great mix of very experienced leaders like Bodil Leif and Kim Meng Win, and also associates that only joined ASEA recently, but have proven to be enrollment rock stars like Chiada Chaboj. Congratulations to the third prize winners, and very much looking forward to seeing you in the beautiful Dubrovnik. And then a lot of fourth prize winners, and same thing with the third prize winners, a beautiful mix of very experienced leaders. We have quite a bit of diamonds that qualified fourth prize, with Sissel and Espen, our guest of today, Maria, Janos and Livia, Laszlo and Emisha, and also very experienced associates like Pia and Nisse from Scandinavia, and our who recently hit the rank of Platinum Executive, Judith Hancaric, and of course, many more associates, as you can see on the list, from Hungary and France and other countries, like, for instance, our team from the southern part of Germany, Rebecca and Thijs, Rebecca König, and her team partner, Michael Brutscher. And also, I want to mention June Petz from Denmark, a rising star, has a great story. So if you see June in Croatia or somewhere else, ask her about her ASEA, the story. She's actively engaged, sharing at meetings, events, and yeah, she actually hit the qualification at the very end. So congratulations to June as well. But in total, I don't know if anyone counted, 57 qualifiers, many different groups, many different countries. And like I mentioned, you exceeded our expectations. So on behalf of the entire ASEA Europe team, huge congratulations to all qualifiers. We know how hard you worked for this, and we are very, very grateful for what you're doing. And we will try our best to make this experience an experience that you will never forget. A quick sneak peek in the activities that we will be doing. I will not share any details because I want you to experience it in June when we see each other in Dubrovnik. Then I briefly wanted to mention the launch of the Variety Pack. Of course, we launched our ASEA Redux Performance products at our conference in Budapest. But now, a couple of months later, we also have the Variety Pack because a lot of people were asking for it. I think this is a great prospecting tool, a great way to try all the 3 products and see which ones you like or prefer, and probably you like all 3 of them. And I also think that you like the promotion that we offered, because many people took an advantage of it by placing an on-demand order and entering the code Variety and getting a Variety Pack for free. I know that you liked it because it actually led to the best sales week we had in over a year. So thank you so much, and please go out and share these products because they are great.
ASEA. Our chemistry sets us apart. When we come together at Global Convention, our actions and interactions, our bonds and connections, create energy, like the redox powering our unique products. The energy we create gives us power, and this power, guided by our ethos, gives us permission to believe in better things. We celebrate personal progression, and we drive product innovation. Also, we can share, expand, and experience new possibilities. With energy behind us and possibility ahead, we become more of who we are. We are a force for good because we power potential. The ASEA 2023 Global Convention is coming to Fort Worth, Texas, the 21st through 23rd of September. Tickets are on sale now in your virtual office. Get yours today.
I wanted to share this video with you because this is the next big event that will take place. As you know, because this is taking place in September, we will not have a European conference in 2023. We will do it early 2024, but this is another great opportunity to get together with like-minded people, people that share ASEA on a daily basis, to meet with the executives, the corporate executives like Tyler, Chuck, everyone, our president, of course, Scott, and the tickets are available. I think that the prices will go up at the end of May. So if you're thinking about going to Texas, buy your tickets now. I also wanted to mention that there is a virtual ticket available as well in the VO. If you can't make it or you don't have the time, you can watch it live, the general sessions through virtually. So from the comfort of your own home, or sit together with your team and watch it. You can buy these tickets in the VO. And also I want to mention that if we have 50 requests for a specific language, whether that's whatever language, if we have 50 requests, we will offer translations in your language. So get your team together if you're not going to Texas, to at least purchase the virtual ticket so you can watch it in your own language. Last but not least, I'm not going to say anything, but our next call will be in April, which will be after Easter. So please keep your eyes on our social media pages. And of course, look for our next newsletter, because maybe the Easter bunny might drop by. Thank you so much for joining. I hope to see you on April 19th. Remember, always the third Wednesday of the month at 5 p.m. Central European time, we're hosting this power call. Thank you so much. Thank you again, Maria, for joining this call and sharing your story. And congratulations on becoming a diamond. You truly deserve it. And I am over the moon for you. Thank you so much. Have a great day and see you soon.